So before getting into actual demo, let's quickly have a round of introduction so that we understand each other. And then we will start the actual demo from there. Okay, so first let me introduce myself. I'm Venu. I have around 16 years of experience into the field of HR. I've started my career as HR executive for one of the manufacturing industries, where I have learned all the core HR functionalities. Like, I was handling payroll for around 350 odd employees. Okay, and then from there, I've moved to SAP HCM. I've learned SAP HCM online when I was in that manufacturing country, because I didn't had option to go and sit in the classroom to listen to those classes. Okay, I had to opt for online training. This was way back, like almost 20 years back. Yeah. And then I moved to SAP HCM. I was into SAP HCM for 5 years, working on Indian payroll, Kenya and South African payroll. And while I was in SAP HCM implementation and support, I got an opportunity to work on SuccessFactors, not as a consultant, but from the client side. That's when I came to know more about SuccessFactors. I knew of SuccessFactors, but then I didn't had an opportunity. So I was just waiting, and then finally SuccessFactors, when it was implemented for my own company. Okay, I have learned some configurations in SuccessFactors, and then I've upgraded my skill there. Moved to SuccessFactors implementations, and it's been like almost 9 years. This is nine and a half years. Yeah, 9 years. I went to SuccessFactors, and in these 9 years, I have handled modules like Employee Central, compensation, recruiting, and PMGM. Though I have worked on all of these modules, I'm more comfortable in Employee Central and compensation because I've spent most of my time in these areas. I said 20 years, right? It's not 20 years. I'm sorry. It was like 9 years in SAP SuccessFactors and 5 years in SAP HCM. It's close to 13 in IT industry. Okay, so coming to teaching, I used to train earlier on SAP HCM, and after getting into SuccessFactors, I've started training on SuccessFactors as well. So that's quick intro about me. Okay, so let me take out names. Okay, I just need your name and your short introduction, like what are what are you doing now? How did you land up in SuccessFactors demo? Okay, so we'll start with Alicia.
Hi, Venu.
Yeah, hi.
Hi. This is Aditya, and I was in recruitment for good 7 years. I recently left my company Capgemini in July 31st. I pursued one course for Employee Central already 2 months back. So still I'm not that confident if I'm up to the mark. So I wanted to take it again, and I want to go into the SuccessFactor EC.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. I hope you'll definitely get some good information, and you'll definitely find some difference in the
Yes,
training.
like I
Yeah.
have to get
Okay.
into this. There's no going back, so I have to learn as much as I can.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you very much, Alicia. Yeah.
Thank you.
Anjali.
Hi, Venu. Hello, everyone. Good evening. Myself, Anjali. I'm working as a SAP MRS consultant. I have 7 years of experience. So I just wanted to learn new skills to update my knowledge. That's why,
Okay. Thank you, Anjali. Jasmeet Kaur.
Good evening. I'm
Good evening.
Jasmeet. I've done my MBA. Then I was working for an international company dealing in trading. Then due to certain circumstances, I started up a teaching profession. I started school teaching, and there I've been using the ERP, everything. Now I want to shift back after using ERP for around about 9 years. I want to enhance my skills more and move back to my HR career. So that is why I've thought to do this course.
Yeah, thank you, Jasmith. Jiva?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hi, Venu.
Yeah, hi.
For me, I think it's pretty much the same. I've been an SAP consultant for a very long. In years, I'm more or less same as you. Going back. I started as a technical consultant, as I know I'm a hardcore ABAPer in the very beginning days, and then spent a lot of time doing ABAP in pro applications and everything, mostly in HR. But in the last 5-6 years, I kind of shifted over to functional. And in the last project, I've been doing a lot of payroll work. But it's always been in HCM. So I never really got a chance, mainly because of the firm that I was in. I stayed there too long, and it's kind of like I went into a time capsule and stopped growing. So it was always in HCM, and now I'm out of there. And now I know that SuccessFactors is the current system, and I have no idea what it is all about. And then I must get a certification as soon as possible if I have, if I want to land another job, right? So that's basically the reason why I'm here.
Yep.
So that's me.
Yeah, thank you, Jiva. If it is only for certification, you can do it tomorrow also. Okay.
I tried,
But
I looked at the material. The thing is, I couldn't get my hands on the system anywhere, and I looked at the material, but it kind of felt like these kind of trainings I took very long time back in the early days of my career. But I always liked a structure of the training, and I did. That's how I got into SAP. I did first was like a training, and then 6 weeks later I gave a certification, and then into entry into SAP. So that was a long time back. But I knew certificate, trainings work. So I'm here. Right.
Yeah, good
Just
to
for
know
that
that.
reason. Yeah.
Thank you. Kiran?
Yeah, good evening, Venu. Good evening, everybody. Myself, Kiran, and currently I'm working as a senior consultant. I'm SAP HCM certified, and I have experience of around 8 years into SAP HCM. And the reason I'm looking out for success factors is because I want to shift from on-premise to cloud technology. That's the reason I personally find working on success factors will be like quite easy as compared to on premise. So yeah, I want to upgrade myself.
Yeah, thank you, Kiran.
Thank you.
MK.
Hi, Kiran. This is MK. I have 10 plus of years of experience. I'm currently handling up the SAP professional projects. So working as a team lead. And I have a bit of, not bit of, I have a knowledge in SCM, basics things, and MRS. Currently, I'm working as a project systems and commercial project planning, PPM as well. So I would like to see good world in the success factor. That's what I would like to switch into the success factor.
Okay, and you would like to call you as MK only,
I
right?
would like to change the entire the things also. Yeah.
Thank
So
you.
this is the right time to change because of the success factor nowadays. We can see there is a booming and everything is there. No, so why don't you go for and do something for that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Manasa Krishna.
Hi, sir.
Yeah, hi. You can call me Venu. No, sir.
So this is Mansa. I have 9.3 years of experience into HR operations and recruitment. So I got, I left my job due to some personal reasons, like since 3 months I'm not working. So I want to learn something in this gap. So I thought success factors might be the ideal thing.
Yeah. Thank you, Mansa.
Yes, sir.
Nanduri. Yes.
Hi Venu, and others. Good evening. Yeah,
Hi, good
I have 23 years of experience in HCM and OMPA, time and payroll and other ESS, MSS modules. So I want to learn nowadays to get a job. The success factor is becoming a hard thing. So I wanted to learn this one and get certification as soon as possible. That is the thing for Employee Central.
Okay.
So that is the object here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I think someone has joined from mobile. It's showing as 1 plus AC 2001.
Yeah, hi Venu. This is Suresh. Actually, I lost my power connection, so that's the reason I log into through mobile.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Suresh.
Yeah. Can I give my intro?
Yeah, you can go ahead.
Yeah, this is Suresh. Actually, I'm previously worked as an operations associate. So currently, I'm just looking for upgrading myself in the SAP SuccessFactors. So that's the reason I joined the session.
Okay. Thank you, Suresh.
Thank you.
Sana?
Hi Venu, hi everyone. My name is Sana Farheen, and basically I'm coming from a medical background, and I work as a business development assistant manager and like in a business development department for 2.5 years. And right now I'm on a maternity leave, and basically I'm thinking about to switch my job profile, like which also has a good demand in like corporates. That's why I am like looking forward for an SAP SuccessFactor certificate. Thanks.
Thank you, Sana Farheen. Shamaila? I don't know if you're talking, your voice is breaking. It's still breaking up. Shankar?
Hi, Venu. Hi, team. Good evening. Actually, I have 6 months experience in SAP security, and before I worked on like Salesforce 2 years.
Okay.
Actually,
Salesforce admin or development?
Admin as well as development.
Development. Okay.
Yeah. After that, I moved into SAP security with my interest. Yeah. Now I want to update to SAP. That's why I'm joining this session.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
I respect your decision to get into SuccessFactors, but I think Salesforce has also got the equal importance in the market. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you all. Thank you. Yep.
Hello, am I audible, Vinu?
Yes, you are.
Hi, Shamela this side.
Yeah, hi.
Yeah, hi. I just completed my MBA and I was into recruitment with TCS from about 6 months. And I'm like completely new into SAP and SuccessFactors. And this is something that I will definitely like to go ahead with. Also, I'm really happy to see a lot of people in this course with ample experience. So I'm like kind of apprehensive about it, but I'm looking forward to the experience and the learning that I'll get through.
Thank you. You'll definitely. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much for that introduction. So, yeah. So today we are going to talk about success factors. And before even getting into success factors, we'll first see what is cloud computing. Okay, so let me give some brief of what does this training contain and what we'll be learning in next couple of days. Okay, the course is designed in such a way that the entire Employee Central module on all the areas of Employee Central module are covered. Okay, so this course is split into 24 sessions. First 4 sessions would be completely of theoretical part, Okay, like we'll be talking about certification, we'll be talking about success factors, roles and responsibilities of a SF consultant. And then we'll talk about the landscape of the system. We'll talk about the configuration workbooks. We'll talk about implementation guides, kickoff templates, learning curve. So we'll be discussing about all of these things, which are really very important for you all to know before getting into success factors roles. And then after 4 sessions, the 5th session onwards, we'll be moving to the practical part. Okay, all of you will be given access to systems every day. 1 hour of session would be doing some practical thing for the rest 21 sessions. The last 21st session would be like questions, interview questions. We'll see how to prepare your resume and what are the questions that can be expected in interviews. Those things we'll see on the 25th session. Okay, so total of 25 sessions, 24 regular ones and 1 interview questions session. Okay. Coming to SuccessFactors demo, we'll start with cloud computing. How many of you know that SuccessFactors is a cloud application? Or what exactly is cloud computing? Can somebody tell me what is a cloud computing? You must have heard that SuccessFactors is a cloud computing application. What is cloud computing? What do we do in cloud computing? Why people are moving to cloud from on-premise? No one knows? Most of you are in SAP, right?
Cloud,
I can.
yeah.
I'll let someone do it. Well, I definitely know, but I was waiting for someone to.
Yeah. In cloud, we need not to maintain the on-premise infrastructure like that. So even small size enterprises can get into the SAP implementation. Since the cost of ownership will be less. So it will be computed in the cloud instead of doing on-premise.
So let me put in simple words. Cloud computing, let me take an example. Okay, so all of you must be using mobiles, right? Now, if you want to store something in your mobile, okay, let's say I want to download a movie or download a song or download a game. Okay, so what is the first thing that I need? Don't say Play Store or App Store.
We need a network.
You need network. Okay, so I have network. So I have network. Then
I will need some storage or space in my phone or whatever device I'm downloading the app into.
Yeah, the first thing that you need is the storage. You need to have enough space to store your data. Okay, so if you're running out of memory or running out of space, what do? If you have to free up some space, so either you delete the unwanted files or you move some of your files, you move it to a different location. Okay, so one of it is you can transfer your files to a personal computer or onto your laptop or onto your hard disk, some other device. Okay, so that way you're losing your files from mobile because you're transferring them to a different location. Okay, there is a second way of doing it as well. So you can move your files into Drive. All of you must be using Gmail or a Google Drive, right? So what happens when you move your files into a drive? Your files will still be with you. You can access them anytime that you want to have. Even if you don't have your mobile with you, you can still access those files. If you're logged into computer or your personal computer or laptop, you can still open the files that you have moved from your mobile to Drive. You can access them from your mobile and you can also access them from your PC as well, right? Now, how are we doing it? The Drive what you are accessing, because every account that you create in Google, so what Google is doing is Google is giving you some free space, or 10 GB or 15 GB of space, right? So you can store some files into your drive. And when you store your files in drive, you can access them from any corner of the world. Tomorrow you're traveling to some other country and you don't have your mobile with you, you don't have your PC with you. You want to access your files, you can still be able to access because those files are in drive, which is hosted somewhere in the cloud. Okay, so that's the cloud computing. So the space, instead of using it the on-premise, you are using the space which is the cloud. That's called the cloud computing. And if you look at the definition of cloud computing, the practice of using a network of remote servers hosted on internet. And this is used to store, manage, and process the data rather than a local server. You're not using the local server. SuccessFactors is one of the examples of cloud computing which is owned by SAP now. Initially, SuccessFactors was not developed by SAP, but SAP has acquired this product. SAP has its own HCM product or a HR product, which is called SAP HCM. Initially, it was SAP HR, which is human resource, and then later, after having all of those modules like performance management, talent modules like performance, recruiting, onboarding, we started calling it as SAP HCM, which is human capital management. Now, after acquiring SuccessFactors, which is a cloud computing, most of the customers started migrating from SAP HCM to cloud computing because of the functionalities or the features that the application provides. So the concept or the procedure remains same. Procedure remains same. Both of these applications needs infrastructure. Both of these application needs a platform. The difference is the infrastructure is hosted remotely in cloud computing, whereas the on-premise, you will see the physical server in your location. So the first thing is your infrastructure. Once you have the infrastructure, now instead of procuring the servers, you can sign up for the required space or required infrastructure. You want to use it for next 5 years or next 3 years, or you need 100 TB of space, you can go sign up for that space. Instead of procuring the server, you're just signing up for that space. And then second is the platform. Once you have your infrastructure, you need a platform to build the application. So different application uses different platform. They're built on different platforms. The third is your application. There are many applications which are available in the market. You can develop your own software, but if you want to use one from the existing which are available in the market, you can go with the cloud computing application as well. So based on these 3 layers, the cloud computing, now the cloud service models have been divided into 3. IaaS, which is infrastructure as a service, where you will only be getting the infrastructure. Some customers need some space. So instead of procuring the servers, they go with the infrastructure. Example can be your AWS, Amazon Web Services, VMware. So they provide you the required infrastructure. Then second is a platform on which the applications are built. So it is platform as a service. So in platform as a service, you get both infrastructure and platform. You can build your own software there. The third is software as a service. Here you'll get infrastructure, you get a platform, and you get the software as well, ready-made software. You just plug in and play. Just pay for the service and start using that service. That's software as a service. And SuccessFactors, Salesforce, Workday, so these are all examples of software as a service. So why people are moving away from on-premise to cloud computing applications. What are the advantages of having the cloud computing applications? The first and foremost is productivity anywhere. You don't have to be in office to do certain job. You can still be working. You can still work from any corner of the world. You can, let's say you're traveling, you're outside of the country, you can still work from a different country. Even if you're in a different country, you can still work from there. You don't need to connect your servers through internet or through some cables. You can connect to your servers through internet. Okay, so that's productivity when you're, let's say you're a manager, you're traveling and you're outside the office network. Somebody has requested something and you have to approve in the system. You can do it from your mobile. If you're connected to internet, you can do it from anywhere. Second is off-site data storage. You're not storing the data within your premises. So if you're using on-premise, the first thing that you need is infrastructure, and you need to spend a lot of money on the infrastructure. And you need to have a dedicated space to have all of those servers installed. You need to have a dedicated team to look after your server. So that's what it says, no IT maintenance cost. In cloud computing, you don't have to spend time and money on your servers or the infrastructure. Disaster assistance. If something happens to your physical servers, it is your own responsibility to fix it. But in cloud computing, you don't have to worry about any of the disasters. It is the service provider's responsibility to keep the product up and running. So that's always up. Lower cost of ownership. Obviously, you're not procuring servers, you're not dedicating a space, or you're not hiring any team to look after those servers. Obviously, the amount that you spend on the cloud computing is much less when compared to on-premise applications, and easily upgraded. Any application that you use needs some kind of upgrades. Right. Now, the best example can be your WhatsApp application. I hope everybody must be using WhatsApp. WhatsApp, when it started some time back, it didn't have all of these features of video call, group call, sending payments, attaching documents. We didn't have all of these options. They have slowly added all of these functionalities, features through upgrades. Every year they do some kind of upgrades and they bring up some new features. If there are any bugs which they have identified, they fix them. If they have to enhance the look and feel, they do that. We didn't have option of having a different background for each user, but now we can have that. That's the upgrades. SuccessFactors or the cloud computing applications also need some kind of upgrades. SuccessFactors upgrades their product once in 6 months. We'll talk about more on the release management or these upgrades, what comes in this release. The good thing for you all is release has just happened today. SuccessFactors release has happened just today. So we can see what are those release features. What is the difference? How it was looking earlier and how is it now? We can see that difference. Okay. Now, what is SuccessFactors? SuccessFactors is a cloud computing HR applications used by the organizations. Now, we were calling it as HCM application, Human Capital Management application. But now SuccessFactors in the recent days, they have changed it to HXM application. Instead of HCM, now they were calling it as HXM, Human Experience Management. Now that we have all of the modules that are required, We do our appraisals in performance management module. We source the candidates through recruitment module. We collect the candidates' information in onboarding module. We provide trainings to the candidates through learning management solutions. We review the employee salaries through compensation module. So we have everything in SuccessFactors which are required for employees of the organization. So we are calling it as human experience management. It's a comprehensive set of tools and functionalities to manage different aspects of HR processes, which includes your talent acquisition, onboarding, performance, learning, compensation, reporting. Okay. Now, SuccessFactors has got all of these modules. And if you look at this picture, the base of these modules, all of these modules is Employee Central. So why do we call it as a base or core of SuccessFactors? Because Employee Central is a module which stores all of the employee master data. Anything and everything about the employee stored in Employee Central. And this master data is required for all of these modules. On top of Employee Central, we have all of these modules. Now, recruitment needs the information like the empty positions or the vacant positions. If recruiter has to post a job, recruiter should know what are the vacant positions. What is the grade that this position is in? Which location they have to hire. So all of this information is available in Employee Central. Performance management, if you want to do the appraisals, you need some basic information. What is employee's designation? What are the objectives of the employer? What are, which grade the employee is in? Whom does the employee report to? So all of this data is again in Employee Central. To do the salary revisions, you need the basic data, which comes from Employee Central. You want to not default some trainings to employees based on their grade, based on their type of the employment. That is stored in Employee Central. So the core or the base is Employee Central. That's your Employee Central. And in next 24 sessions, we'll be looking at all of the areas of Employee Central. Like, how do we set up the system? How do we understand the organization's structure? So first would be interacting with the customer, get to know about their requirement. How many companies they operate from? What are the locations they operate from? What are the departments that they want to have? What are the divisions or business units or cost centers or the grades or the job types that they have? Depending on the type of the organization, we have different grades, different jobs, different components. So all of these are configured in the system. So how do we configure it? How do we hire employees? So there are different ways of hiring employees in the system. We can hire manually. If you have only one employee, we can hire them manually. If we have recruitment module, some information is already available in recruitment. So we pull that data. Your customer is using onboarding. We pull some information from onboarding and we hire. If you have bulk employees to be hired or bulk candidates to be hired, if you're doing campus placements, you have, let's say, 100 candidates to be hired. So all of them can be uploaded into the system through Excel files. You have all of the data maintained in Excel, upload that Excel into the system. You have 100 locations to be created, 1,000 positions to be created. You can upload it into the system. So we'll see how to maintain mass data. And then once you have some data available, we'll go and see how to permission or how to grant security or how to grant permissions to those employees. Every employee in the organization, depending on their role, let's say I'm an employee. When I log into my system, I should be able to see all my information. What is my personal information? What is my job information, comp information, or my education, or my contact information, or my address details? All of these details I can view. To some extent, I can also go and update. I can update my contact information. I can update my address information. I can update my previous experiences, my education details, because this is all my personal information. There is some information which I cannot edit, like my employment details, my start date, my grade, my shift, my position. I cannot update. My salary, I cannot update. I can view, but I cannot update. That is restricted to employees. Maybe there is some information which I don't see, but others may see. So depending on the role, if I'm a manager, I'm also an employee, I can do all of these things. Additionally, I will have some additional access to my direct reports. My direct reports, I can go and change their salary. If I have to recommend some salary increase, if I have to transfer them, if I have to update some information for them, I can do that. If I am a HR, I can also hire employees. I will have access to compensation data. I can update promotions. I can modify the employee actions because my role or my responsibility is to do all of these activities. But I will not be able to configure the system. Configuration can only be done by consultants. Okay, so different employees in the organization have different roles to play. Okay, so we control all of this through a module called RBP, role-based permissions. So how do we restrict permissions? How do we grant permissions? That we see in RBP. And then we'll see how to grant or how to trigger approvals or workflows. When a HR does some action, let's say HR is transferring an employee or promoting an employee, you may have to take some approvals. I cannot, just because I'm a HR, I cannot go and transfer or promote. Need some approval. Who has approved? Why are you transferring? Why are you promoting? Why are you suspending? You need some kind of approvals. These approvals can be configured in the system. You see how to set up the workflows or the approvals. There are many validations that we can trigger in the system. If somebody is doing some mistake, you're wrongly updating some value. I want system to validate. We can write logic to control what is to be updated, what should not be updated. You can write or we can do some auto calculations. I want system to calculate. I'll put 4 components. I want system to calculate the salary. Yes, we can do these calculations. We can default the values. Employee's grade is this. I want system to automatically. I don't want HR or somebody to go and manually enter. Depending on the grade, depending on the location, depending on the company, depending on department, I want something to update automatically. Yes, we can control that. We can do those. We can write those logics in the system. And all of these are done through a tool called business rules. We do calculations, we do validations, we default the values, we propagate the data. So this is done through business rules. Then we'll see the org chart, how the organization is structured, how the employees hierarchy is maintained, how the position hierarchy is maintained, how the company structure is defined. What happens when somebody leaves the organization? What happens to that position? What happens to the position which is occupied? What happens if a manager is being transferred? What happens to all of those employees who are reporting to that manager? All of these things we see through position management settings. And then different companies want to have the system in their own way, in their own theme. If you open PepsiCo portal, you'll see more of blue and white colors. You open Coca-Cola application, you see more of red and white. You see some application with green, red, black, white. So you different users or different customers uses different themes. So we can design the themes as well. Any color, any combination, any picture, we can have that in the system. Can design those themes in the system. And finally, we will also see the reporting part. Once you have different employee data, if we have to generate a report, headcount report, or some kind of attrition report, or some kind of report, or you want to automate, you want system to send the data every month, yes, you can schedule a report. So that system sends you that report every month. Today we have 500 employees. It will extract the report and send you those 500 list of employee data. Next month, some employees got added and we have 600 employees. So it will extract that 600 employee data. We can schedule, or we can create our own reports. We can create dashboards. We can create tiles and look at the data. So these things we see in next 24, 25 sessions. I'll take a pause here and see if you have any questions. You're planning to have these sessions starting from Wednesday, 6 p.m. every day, 6 to 7 p.m. So we have the classes Monday to Friday, 1 hour every day. It's 5 sessions a week. Saturdays and Sundays, I usually don't take sessions.
Okay.
Okay, even you people need some break and some time to recap and do practice, right? So I generally don't take Saturdays and Sundays, but all of you want to have session on Saturdays, yes, we can have.
Venu, this platform, this metadata framework and things like that, or even integrations, like, a bit of customizing, it looks
Yes.
like it involves these topics. So how far would you go on these areas?
Yeah, customizations, yes, that is also part of the course content. Like SuccessFactors gives most of the things in the system. Like I talked about personal information, different blocks, right? Address information, contact. Okay, so these are the things what SuccessFactors use. Okay, let's say there are 100 different portlets, but some customers may need only 80 of them, 50 of them, 40 of them. So we can hide.
Right.
We can hide those things which are not relevant to them. Or if customer says, I have a specific requirement which is not available in SuccessFactors, yes, we can configure them. SuccessFactors allows us to customize the product. Let's say personal information. SuccessFactors gives you some fields which says first name is mandatory, last name is mandatory, gender is mandatory, you have salutation, you have date of birth, you have nationality. So these are some of the fields. Now your customer says, I want to have blood group which is not available in the product. Yes. What do you want to have it in the blood group field? Do you want to have it as an input field, or you want to have it some values in the drop down? You want to pick the data from where somewhere, or you want to have a calendar where you choose the date, or you want a field to be auto populated. So all of these customizations can also be done.
Okay.
You can create your own custom blocks or the portlets, table of, now you call them info types in SAP. So those things can be customized here. We can create custom info types or custom tables here.
Got it.
Data is integrated. The internal module, all of the internal modules are integrated. The data moves from SuccessFactors to other modules and from other modules to Employee Central. So that's what here it says. Let me go here and show you this one. So we need position data. So we have position data in EC, which is sent to recruiting. Recruiting team converts that position to requisition. They post the job. Okay, the candidate is selected. Candidate will be given a link. Candidate will have to update all of the information. That is done in onboarding. Candidate has filled all of the information they have submitted. So all of this information, what is available in recruiting and onboarding, comes back to Employee Central for hiring. So we do the hiring in Employee Central. Now this position, which was empty here, now after the hire, this position is filled and this position is occupied by an employee. So similarly, data flows from Employee Central to any module through HRIS sync, which is integrated.
Yeah.
Now we can
So-
also do a different integration. We can also do the integration between SuccessFactors and other non-SAP or SAP application. Let's say I want to send the data from SuccessFactors to SAP or SuccessFactors to Oracle or SuccessFactors to some Java or a .NET application. Yes, we can integrate, but we should need some interface or integration tools. Different companies uses different tools like Delboomi. AP, we use APIs. We can use CPI, cloud platform integrations.
Got it. So for a, correct me if I'm wrong. From a scope of the Employee Central, it looks like general, like with the information I seem to have observed is that it's got core and the position management and time management and benefits. Is that really part of Employee Central? Is that going to be?
No, it is a separate module. Time management is a separate module. We have a separate certification for time management.
Okay.
Now, payroll, we can do payroll processing in SuccessFactors through Employee Central Payroll. We call it ECP. We have benefits as a separate module.
Got it. Okay. For us, for our session,
we'll be talking only about Employee Central, which is you have a certification if you want to do certification of THR 81. So all of those areas or all of those topics are covered in these sessions.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Venu, I have a concern too. So, Alisha, so as I said that I have an experience in the recruitment and I want to get into SAP now. So the basic thing what I am looking for is to, like, I have basic knowledge now since I've done one course. The main concern is I have to properly, I want to know how to properly articulate my learning as an experience to the interviewers, because I cannot, as a fresher for sure, I have to showcase some experience, 2 or 2.5 of experience in SuccessFactor. So would you be helping us with the real-time scenarios or a complex scenarios?
Yes, every topic that we take, we discuss some real-time scenarios and we'll try to configure the same in the system. So the practical part, what we do every day, it is like a mini project. We take a company, we configure the departments, we configure those locations, we configure the grades, we set up all of this configuration. We'll see how to hire employees, how to transfer employees, how to terminate employees. We'll see how to configure the workflows. It is like a mini project.
Do you have any upstreams here, Venu? Upstream
Sorry?
systems. Upstream systems.
I didn't get you. What do you mean by upstream system?
Let's say, for example, in SAP SCM, the data comes from the third party. Let's say, for example, Oracle, like that. It's flowing right from there to here. For that SuccessFactor, do you have the same manner?
Yes, SuccessFactors also, that's what we talked about, right? So SuccessFactors data can flow from SuccessFactors to other applications, or SuccessFactors can take the data from other applications.
Okay.
So it depends upon what application you have and what data you want to send.
Depends on the business, is it?
Yeah. Any other doubts?
Venu, if we miss the class for any personal reason, certain times there are uncertainties, will we be provided a recorded session for that day?
See, yeah, every day all of you would be getting your recordings after the session, which you can use it to have a recap or to go through the recording if you have missed it.
And in the payroll that you're teaching, because every country has a different payroll system.
No, payroll,
So,
we are not covering payroll here in Employee Central. Payroll is Employee Central Payroll, ECP.
yeah.
That is not part of THR 81 or this course content.
Okay.
And Venu, would you be providing us the notes or any learning materials?
Yes, material, I'll be providing you all material. Don't have to worry about the material. Entire material will be given. You just have to follow the class.
What about certification? Is this mandatory or Venu?
Yes, certification is mandatory for every aspirant who want to get into SuccessFactors, and we'll be talking more about certification, like where to do, how to do, what comes in certification, how to pass in certification, what are the probable questions, all of those things we'll discuss.
Can't we
Venu,
place
what?
without certified employee? Venu, can't we
Sorry?
place something without certification? Can't we place some other organizations?
Hello,
I think Venu has
is he
left.
audible? Yeah, I think we are disconnected.
Yeah, sorry, I got disconnected. I was kicked out of the session. Can you all hear me?
Yes, Venu.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, somebody was asking a question.
Yeah, Venu, I have a question. So after completing the course, what is the like probability of getting a project, SF project?
SF, you want to do SF project or you want to get into a job?
Get
You're
into a
talking.
job. Yeah, yeah.
You want to,
I mean the same. Yeah, getting a
yeah.
job into success factors.
See, getting to job, I'll say you need to do some hard work. Okay, at least you need to spend 2 months of time on the system to understand the concepts. If you are thorough with the topics that that is discussed in the session, then you can easily crack. There are many openings. You open any job portal, search for SuccessFactors Employee Central. There are many openings in the market.
Yes, but they asked for 7 to 8 years experience, five to
It
six
is
years.
not 7 to 8 years. The minimum is 2 to 3 years of experience, and maximum can be any 7 to 8 years. No, you'll get a lead or a senior consultant. So consultant, it
Okay.
would be like every customer or every implementation partner, they look for consultants with minimum of 2 to 3 years of experience. So that's what we do here in our regular sessions. You're trained in such a way that you can claim 2 to 3 years of experience with bit of practice.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Any other doubts?
Hello.
Yep.
Yeah. Venu, I wanted to ask, will this course end with a certification, or we would like to, I mean, would we have to sit for an examination or something like that for the
No, you
certificate?
need to take up the certification. You can take the certification from from your home itself. That's a additional thing. Certification is only provided by SAP. Nobody else can provide you that. You need to apply for certification online. You need to do the test. You need to take the test online. You'll be getting the certificate.
Like, how will you help us to clear the certification? You'll help us with the questions?
Yeah, I'll help you out with all the probable questions. I'll know whatever topic that we are discussing. I'll tell you what are the probable questions from those areas.
Are you providing any dumps?
You want dumps? Yes, we can provide you that.
Okay.
Can't we place without a certification, Venu?
Sorry?
Can't we place any organization without a certification?
The first thing that your interview asks you is whether you have certification or not. If you say I don't have certification, then they may not proceed further. Because every client, now the implementation certification is very important. I'll tell you why we need certification, what cannot be done without certification. That I'll explain you in detail in the theoretical classes. Yeah. Okay. So I'll stop it here.
I mean, course of duration for this duration of this course, Venu?
It's at 25 sessions, right? 25 sessions, 5 weeks, 35 to 40 days.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
Okay. So I'll stop it here for today and hope to see you all. We are planning to start these sessions from Wednesday, 6 p.m. So hope to see you all there. Okay.
Thank you, Venu. Thanks for
Thank you all.
information.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Venu.
Thank you.